Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing tonight, today, whatever time of day it is that you are watching this video? My name is Kim Douglas. I'm coming to you from Prosperous Property Investments. Just coming to share a couple prosperity points, coming to help you out a little bit in your life and in your business, all right? So today we're going to talk about how to be the product of the product. Man, I don't know. This just came to me after having a conversation with a friend on Facebook. So I thought I would share what I learned and the value I got from that and what I shared with him. So in about a minute, and sorry if I'm all congesty, I don't know. Hey there, Miss Prosperous. Ooh, thank you. You know you prosperous too. Thank you. The man of the hour, Mr. Joseph. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for giving me a shout out. Oh yeah, by the way, when you guys are coming in, go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me how your day is going. Tell me where you're coming from. Tell me how you're feeling. Drop me a line as long as it's positive or as long as it's real. All right? So, yeah, let me just get it a minute. I am going to share this really, really quickly in a group or two or three or four maybe. No, I'm just going to share it maybe one time. And that's what I'm going to do. But like I said, as you're coming in, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what's going on in your world. And then we will get this thing started in a minute. Yes, today was pretty awesome. I'm kind of sweaty and grimy. Yes, sweaty and grimy and yeah. But that's okay. That's what you're supposed to be after you come back from the gym. So if you're not sweaty and grimy, then go back again, okay? And try again. It's okay. Alrighty, so we're just going to go ahead and get this started, get the party started right? Okay, so today I'm going to talk about how to be the product of the product. And I'm going to go into detail in this in two different ways, on two different sides of the spectrum, right? Okay, so the first side is how to be a product of the product. Okay, so the first side I'm going to talk to you guys about is having product knowledge. Talking to people about the product that you're promoting. And I'm just going to give you a couple steps about what I mean with that, right? Okay. So say you're with an MLM company or say you're with, your own brick and mortar company. Say you are promoting a product or a service. You're working for a company, you're working for a business, right? So when you sign up, you are officially now a rep. You're a representative of that company. You're a representative of that product. You're a representative of the services they offer, right? So everybody agrees when you sign up with a company, you are a rep. So what does that mean? What does it mean to be a rep? It means that you represent the company. You advertise, the products and the services for the company that you're promoting, or whether it be your company, an MLM, whatever it is, whatever niche, it doesn't matter. So, you're promoting something for the company, right? So I feel in this that if you're going to be, really good at what you want to do, you have to meet some prerequisites first. Like there some things need to occur first before you can truly say that you represent this company, right? So people want to know that you're genuine, right? You're genuine, that you know about the company, you know about the product, you know about what it offers. And part of being genuine is sharing your story. So basically, how can you promote or represent the values of a company, the products that it sells, if you don't know about the products? And I mean on a personal level. If you've never used any of the products, then how can you ethically sell those products to someone else? You have to be sold on the products that you're selling. So you, at a minimum, need to have a story, a testimonial of, oh yeah, I use this, or a sister or a friend or someone really close to you use this, a direct result of how that would be beneficial to your customers and your clients, right? So you need this. You need to know on a personal level how that actually works. Because how can you make people believe? How can you truly make people believe in anything that you have to offer, whether it's a product or a service if you don't believe enough in it yourself to spend your own money to try the product out to see if it really works before you just try to push it off to other people to make a quick buck. So that's what I'm saying about product knowledge. You got to be a product of the product. You have to be sold on the product that you're selling. You have to believe in it enough that you would actually utilize it yourself. That, hey, yeah, I've used this strategy, I've used this technique, I've used this skin wrap, I've used this lotion, or this service in the community. I've used it myself, and these are my results. So that's how you truly can reach out to people, by being genuine and actually being a customer of what you're trying to market. You're believing in what you're marketing. You should be able to spend money on it and say, hey, yeah, this worked for me, and this is how. So that's what I'm saying on the first side of the spectrum about being, sold on the product that you're marketing. So being sold on the product that you're selling. On the second side of the spectrum, you need to learn how to be a salesman or woman and a marketer, right? So I'm going to go into this a little bit deeper, right? So you need to have those two skills if you want to even market anything for anyone else, any product or service for yourself. You need to have the general knowledge of what do you need to do to sell and what do you need to do to market to people. Like, how are you going to get this in front of people and actually communicate it in a way for them to want to buy it from you, right? So you get practice when you're selling other people's products or when you're selling your own. But one thing about that is that we all know that life changes. Like I said, MLMs, businesses, services change, close down, stop functioning, stop putting out products or services, right? So then where are you left? What's left if, everything that you've done, you've branded basically the company. You've branded the company and everything that you've done, and all that all of a sudden goes away, So that's why I'm saying it's important to learn the skills, like this is the second side of the spectrum, of sales and marketing. Why? Because if that goes away, then you still have the skills, and those are the two skills that pay the bills. Like getting people to believe in what you're offering, those are the skills that pay the bills. It's, not always how much they like you, it's how well you communicate what you're trying to sell to the person and how that's going to help them. That's all they care about, is how what you're offering me is going to help me in some way, shape, fashion, or form, right? And how you communicate that is how you get paid, the sales and the marketing, right? So let me give you a good example of when things change, right? When companies change, or when leadership changes, or whatever, there's a change, right? So give me a comment below, or let me know if you know who Jared is, and that I believe his name is Jared, from Verizon, or the Verizon guy. Drop me a comment if you remember the Verizon guy, the marketer, the main marketer for Verizon, right? Then all of a sudden what happened? He jumped ship and he started promoting for Sprint, right? It wasn't the fact that, he was marketing for one cell phone company, then moved into another cell phone company. The fact of the matter is that he was branded. He was known himself. People knew him as the phone marketer guy. When he changed companies, people still knew him as the phone marketer guy. The point is that he learned the skills necessary to move from one business into another business. Hey, things aren't working out over here. I'm going to move and try something else, And maybe it's not that things don't work out. Maybe things are working out and you want to expand. You want to keep what you got going on over here, and you want to do a little bit more. Having the skills that pay the bills, learning how to sell, learning how to market is what you need, is where you need to go. Once you learn those two skills, you can sell and market anything. You can go from selling used cars to real estate, like Grant Cardone. Started out selling cars, went from that industry into real estate. It's not about only your specific product. That's what I'm telling you. It's a bigger level. You got to learn the skill so that if you want to sell hamburgers one day and makeup the next, that you can make people believe in the product or the service that you are offering because you've developed those skills, right? So that's what I wanted to bring to you. So on the second side is you got to be sold on sales and marketing. So you have the skills to pay the bills. So like I said on the first side, if you're selling a specific product, you need to be sold on the product. You know, you need to believe in the product so that you can make other people, you know, believe in what you're talking about, want to buy from you on that level. But on a bigger level, it's bigger and more necessary to understand the process of how to sell and how to market, you know, so that you can take that anywhere, that you can expand, you know. So this all came off of a conversation that I had with someone earlier on Facebook, one of my friends, you know, and he was just saying, you know, he's building his business brand or whatnot, you know, and that kind of made me think. You know, I responded back to him like, yeah, that's cool. You know, you gotta build your business brand. I said, but it's also more important to brand yourself, you know, brand yourself so that people know you, you know, as a sales and marketer rather than the guy who works for this specific company, you know. Brand yourself, brand yourself, brand yourself, brand yourself. You know, the company already has a brand. You're a representative of that brand. Brand yourself so that people know, like, and trust you. And like I said, you can expand. You can expand. You got to think big. You got to think that, okay, if I decide to leave XYZ company over here, what am I going to do? Am I still going to be able to eat? Am I still going to be able to do what I need to do? And the answer is yes, if you focus more on, like I said, branding yourself and learning the skills that pay the bills, which is sales and marketing. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys. Ways to be the product of the product. If you're specifically selling a product, please be sold on the product. Know what you're talking about. Be a customer of the product before you try to push it off on anyone else. On a bigger scale, how to be a product of the product. Learn to sell, learn marketing so that you can sell anything. You know, you can sell anything. So like I said, that's what I got for you guys. Just wanted to drop some prosperity points for you. Help you out a little bit in your life and your business. Shout me out. Give me some feedback on whether you guys agree, whether you disagree, or whether you like the information. Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you want more information on how to learn the sales, learn the marketing on a bigger scale, so that way you can expand, you know. You don't have to stay with one thing. All the top earners have multiple streams of income, and they use those two skills, sales and marketing, to do so. So, like I said, learn the general skills of how to sell and how to market. Want more information on how to do that? Go ahead and click the link in the description box above. So I want to say thank you guys for coming, for commenting, for sharing with me your most precious commodity, which is your time. I really do appreciate it. I want you guys to take care and have a good one. Have a prosperous day and or night, as well as a new year on purpose. Take care. Bye.